Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome to my stream, welcome to another chapter working on this guy right here. That is my F-16C/N Aggressor. Let's get the intro loaded please, and we'll get right started. Alright guys, so last time it was a gray day, right? That's what it was. Today it's turned to black. We're going to take a gray plane and make it black. Isn't there a song, something like that? Yeah, anyway, something like that. Anyway, I spent a good couple of hours masking off all of the spots that we want to make black, and the spots we're going to keep gray. Yeah, a couple hours doing that. That was fun. Yeah, right. Anyway, we're ready to go. I've got the compressor fired up. I've got my black out. I'm fresh out of the shower. Got my coffee. I'm ready to go. Alright, so we're going to get this put in the airbrush. I will change the camera so you can watch me paint. I know some of you guys, you like to watch me paint, so we'll do that today. It's all about painting some black. Alright, now this is Tamiya's NATO black, the F-16C. Oh, 69, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to go pure black with this, because, well, you know, if you do pure black, you really lose the opportunity to show details and fun stuff. It makes it a lot less visually interesting if you just go pure black. I mean, even look at the automotive world in cars. You never see a car that's black that has been painted with just pure black. It's always mixed with something. Same with white, in fact. You never see pure white. You look at any paint codes on a car that's white, it's never just white. It's always white mixed with something. It could be pearl, it could be a little gray, it could be something. It's always something that mixes. It's never just pure white. So anyway, I'm rambling. Okay, I've got paint in my brush. Let's make sure my camera is set up here and pointing in the right direction. It should be anyway, so I'll change it and let's go. Alright, let's see if I can get this in the center here for you. So you can see, yeah, that's my big arm. Hello. Alright, so I'm going to start with some of the smaller bits. So I'll put this aside. This is our intake. Although it's black, yeah, that's great, but we've got to put the actual color on it. And I want to, because it's black, I'm going to have a little bit of difficulty seeing all the different panels. So I'm going to change my glasses, and I think I'm going to wear my headlights, these guys here, just to eliminate shadow. And yeah. All right. So starting here. Oh, I'm going to put my lid on because I don't want the paint drying in the cup. That actually worked out really good with the gray. This is basically going to be just a covering coat for a lot of this. I can use the pure black as a way to pre-shadow this, pre-shade. advantage. Although mostly I just want to cover it. I'm not super interested in appreciating. Not the black anyway. For the most part, I just want coverage, especially on the underneath. Obviously I'm doing a little bit of appreciating, but not focusing on it. Appreciating stuff. Fill her in. There we go. There's our intake done. Okay, I'll just put it on my desk. So we will do our tail fin. I think since I'm holding these parts, I'm going to grab my glove. Wearing gloves is a smarter way to go, since I'm holding them. Okay. Make sure to go right to the edge of the tape. We don't want any. The reason for the tape is to eliminate soft edges on it. All right. You get all the sides. Okay, I think that's all sides. Like I said, but make sure you get all your edges. Sometimes it's a little difficult to tell whether I've gone right to the tape or not. When you get a bit of an edge, it's not quite right. Alright, tail fin done. I'm going to grab an alligator clip. just so I can set this guy down. Just tuck him under here. There we go. All right. We've got our elevators. And I'm going to grab alligator clips in anticipation for needing them. Whoops. Okay. Not much to paint on these, just this little center section. And there's one. Okay, alligator clip. Here we go. Next. This one's a little bit different in its pattern. It's got a very thin line that goes along there. That's all there is on this one. That's all there is on this particular one. Today's a special day because we're going to be removing the masking tape on this one too today, and we'll see how this whole pattern looks. We've done all our little separate parts, so now we can do our actual plane. I'll start with the wings and I'll move to the center and then we'll do that. Okay. Along this little edge here. Along the side. Okay. Double check, make sure I haven't missed any spots. You know, with the gray underneath, you know, it comes through. You don't want the gray showing through the black, right? It's okay to have black showing through the gray, but you don't want gray showing through the black. This little funky guy here. Got this front edge here. And then we've got our side here. I actually just realized I did not finish masking this. I did not finish masking the top. Let's just pause this and let's flip her over. I spent so much time doing the bottom last night, I forgot to finish the top. So let's do the bottom. I'm so eager to get this going and started this morning that I didn't finish it. I thought something looked a little off when I was doing the little rectangular section on the top there. Sorry guys if the angle of this is not quite right. That fine line between being able to see what I'm doing and showing you guys what I'm doing at the same time. Go. Okay, so let's grab this from another angle. Okay, I'm thinking that's done for the bottom. I do have one piece that I need to paint for the bottom, and that would be the landing gear bay door for the front landing gear, which is sitting on my desk here. I need to paint this to match. So let's do this. And we will go. Get that painted up. This is done. Good. Okay, so we're going to pause for a moment. Take my headlights off. We're going to pause for a moment for me to finish masking up the top. Because I didn't finish masking the top in the middle. And so I need to get that done. I need to finish this center section here before I do anything else. Which means I need to reference my photo. This is supposed to be all black.
Moments later.
That's going to go like this. See, I never did that. Yes, I did. This is fine. That's good. So this center section needs to be gray. I know that. But as far as this goes,
Eventually.
but this needs to be gray. So I just need to mask that part. Okay, I just need some masking tape in the middle there, just to make sure I don't overspray in there. That's all it is. It's just that little section. I need to make sure it doesn't get any black on it. And then we'll be good to go and we can continue. Okay. Yeah, because the rest of this is all going to be black. Alright. I'll change the camera again. Put my headlights back on. Doink. Okay. And we'll see you in the other camera. Alright. So, we can do our center spine now. Over front here. Hey, where's my glove? Well, I guess I don't really need my glove now, do I? I'm not painting close to my hand anymore. Finish this side. there we have it. Our not quite black is done. All right, finished. Let me touch it here. One quick little check, any spots I may have missed. Doesn't appear so. Looks pretty good. Yep, I'm going to call that done. All right, so we can start taking off some masking tape. I'll change the camera just because I know you guys like, some of you guys like that, just watching unmasking. So change the camera here, bing, there we go. All right. So let's start with our tail fin. We will start unmasking. Isn't that fun stuff? At the same time, I know some people really love watching the unmasking. I also know there's some people who just skip right through. You know, show me the results. I don't want to see this. Sometimes it's hard to tell which side is which when I'm undoing it. There we go. Got a little tiny piece right here. Little bit of overspray right there. That's all right though. That will add to the weathered look. There we go. There's the tail fin. Elevator. Well, this one's kind of funky because I got tape extending onto tape, and gonna have to tear it a little bit. It's basically the same on the top and the bottom. So there we go. Now obviously a lot more weathered looking on the white than the rest of it, right? But that's kind of what I'm going for. Kind of a little bit of a bleached, you know, the white has been, the white has been bleached away. That's my story behind that. And there's that one. Okay. We have our little door that's done. We can now finally pull the tape out of here. And I can unmask this. This is not glued together. This will come off just like that. Okay. And then we have our masking tape on the inside of this, which, you know, I was really hesitant to put that in there because I know getting masking tape out of the intake is going to be a challenge. But I went and masked it anyway, just because I know I'm supposed to. And I knew there was no way I'd be able to. If I actually get crisp lines on this, I'm going to be so happy. My line is not super crisp, but I might be able to put some panel liner in there and clean that up. Anyway, that one's done. This is not going to actually close on here, right? This is going to be mounted in like this. Right, so yeah, that's that. So let's put that over here and that there. I can now get rid of all my little cutouts because I'm all done with these. So I'm going to get rid of these. Into the garbage you guys go. I save them all as I'm masking because I want to make sure, and obviously in the case of me forgetting to mask anything. Okay, bing. Let's start on this guy. There are some parts of this plane that are literally held together by the tape, such as my flaperons. So as I undo the tape on the flaperons, they're going to come off. Might come off now. Nope, not yet. Sometimes it's, you know, once you've got all the paint everywhere, it becomes hard to tell which piece of tape is on top and which isn't, you know? And then of course you get ones like this that you just need to convince. Oh, there we go. That's ready to come off. find the edge right there. Starting to see it, starting to come out, right? Pattern is starting to emerge. Almost looks like I've got yellow overspray, but I didn't spray any yellow paint. Almost ready to come out. There we go. got a little bit of a funky thing here that didn't quite get covered. But that's okay. We can deal with that later. I should be able to touch that up later on. Okay, flipping back over. Landing gear bay doors, they're going to want to come off as soon as the tape pulls. So, but that's alright. Because again, I don't have those glued on. It's literally held on by the tape, which was done on purpose. Goes off. And undo my masking for my landing gear bay. In a way, I feel like it's kind of cheating. You guys are getting to see how this looks before I'm even done. Okay. There we go. Flip. We have our pattern. Whoops. We have our pattern. I'm going to take this out of here now. All my airbrushing is done. Okay. That's that. Last, we just have to undo the tape on our flaperons. It's all done. That. That one. Got our landing gear bay doors done. And this thing finished. All right, so that's it. The painting of the big section. Now I have to touch up this, I think. If I just do a test fit on my tail fin here, let's see how this actually looks. I'll get this lined up. It's supposed to go. There we go. Yeah, I'll show you on the camera. I've got just that little smudge right there. That's supposed to go towards the front like that. So I think what I'll do real quick here move these over. I'm going to use this tape because I can curve it. Just going to find the edge. There it is. Roughly that long. This off. And let's do a quick mask. And that. Because I don't want any mistake. Now, I haven't cleaned out my airbrush, if you guys have noticed, so I can still touch this up. Which is what I'm going to do right now. Okay. Just like that. There we go. Now we got a hard line there. And that should look a lot better now. That's better. That looks better. Just like that. Done. Alright. So, I guess you guys, I figure you guys can guess what's going to be next in the project, right? We're going to be doing some assembly next time. But actually what I'm going to do first off next time, I'm going to deal with the canopy. Okay? The canopy needs to be fixed. We've got a parting line right down the center of the canopy windshield, right? And so that needs to be fixed before we do anything else. I don't normally show you guys that process, but I think for this one, yes. I'll show that whole process of cleaning up that center line on the canopy, just so you guys know. I mean, there's other videos on YouTube of guys doing that. I'll show you how I do it, and so it doesn't take that much skill, because if I can do it, so can you guys. Because I don't have that skill. Like I always say, I'm not a professional, right? So, yeah. That's where I'm going to leave it for now, guys. We got it painted. She's ready for some final assembly, and yeah. So, have a look at those comments down below. Take a look at the description box. You're going to see some links. Please hit that like button, hit subscribe, follow me on Twitch, check out my Instagram, all that stuff. Thank you guys for your support. You guys are awesome, and we'll see you all in the next one.